If you take a look at Malia Fisher over at Hebron Christian, she's a 6'2" power forward, very, very skilled player. Man, she has a high upside. If she manages to get a jump shot, she's going to be a power 5 player in a stretch 4 position. Then you take a look at diving deeper, looking at Collins Hill, man, which is coming off a great run, dynamic regular season where they went undefeated, went all the way to the state championship and fell to Westlake. But Sasha Washington is highly regarded. She's 6'2" center, power forward as well, very mobile, very agile, a pretty good athlete as well. So she's going to have a good year next year. And then somebody that, just kind of keeping with that is not being talked about as much, I'd probably say 2 players, maybe LaCambria Shakespeare at Collins Hill, and then Susan Gelsack at Parkview. Both of them are post players. LaCambria has an upside. She's more on the defensive side right now. At 6'3", she's a great rim protector. She's very defensively minded. And then you look at Susie at 6'3" as well. She's just a monster in the paint. Does a good job fighting for position, making her baskets, her actual shot attempts very easy because she does so much work before actually touching the ball. Has a good IQ in the post as well. If I take a look at some of the 2022s, which are going to be rising juniors next year, you cannot go without mentioning Kaylee Addy at GAC. Probably the most skilled player in the class at that guard position. Can play the point guard and the shooting guard, has a scorer's mentality, has a diverse skill set with ball handling and dribble moves, does a great job of creating her own shot, understands how to get separation from defenders, and can shoot the 3 ball. All around, very good point guard. And then Lazaria Spearman at Tequila. She is probably going to be a double-double machine next year. Her ability to hit the glass and use her length and athleticism. I've actually watched a couple of games on her, man. I've seen her take that Dirk Nowitzki fade away with the knee up, falling away in the post. She can put some moves together also with the ball in her hand when she decides to face up. And then also in that class coming out of Gwinnett County would be a less known Shannon Niles. I think she's going to be good to look at Brookwood. A good headsy player, just a true point guard, really. She's a willing passer, but she knows how to get her shots when necessary. And then finally, the last ones that I had a chance to look at this year would be the 2022s, the rising sophomores. The 2023s, the rising sophomores. And when you look at those right off the bat, going back to Brookwood, Diana Collins is probably the best player in Gwinnett County in the class right now. She's at Brookwood, a 5'9", probably touching 5'10", point guard, shooting guard, combo guard. She's just a heavy player and has athleticism, toughness, and a very good feel for the game. She can pass it, place the ball right where it needs to be at any point. She can shoot the 3 if you sag off and leave her open. And she can take you off the dribble. And then Tanaya McGowan at Archer is not very mentioned, but she's extremely skilled as well. Great body, 5'10", great weight, great ability to absorb contact and play through contact and finish at the rim or cross you up and pull a step-back jumper from the mid-range or three-point line. She's a very good player as well. All of those are going to be some great players to keep an eye on next year when basketball gets back going after this challenging time.